Women
proud to be a woman. And
Men and women should have equal rights.
We're 50% of the world's population.
You gotta be cute, you gotta be nice, you gotta be all these
I
things.
get angry when I think about
So
it.
we need women.
You are the voice of your dreams are valid. We all know the reality.
You're so much more than that.
Women are at the absolute epicenter of modern conflict, in the worst possible sense. But more often than not, they are still on the outside, looking in when it comes to politics and decisions about their futures. If we went by the principle that those affected by a problem should be in charge of determining the solution, then the majority of the world's peace negotiators, foreign ministers, and diplomats would be women. We all know the reality. At a deeper level, a country that believes that all men and women are born free and equal cannot be true to itself if it doesn't defend those principles for all people, wherever they live, regardless their circumstances, and no matter how desperate their struggle. In fact, our support should be strongest where rights are threatened the most. Still, we see impunity for crimes committed against women and girls during conflict, or when women human rights defenders are attacked or killed or imprisoned.
Feminism, by definition, is the belief that men and women should have equal rights and opportunities. It is the theory of the political, economic, and social equality of the sexes. And if you still hate the word, it is not the word that is important. It's the idea and the ambition behind it. Because not all women have received the same rights that I have. In fact, statistically, very few.
I knew that in order to literally change the way a girl sees herself, I would need enough time to spend with her, to be able to hire the right kind of teachers, the right kind of administration, to be surrounded by a nurturing environment, to allow that girl to change the way she felt about herself and saw herself in the world. Your life gets better when you can find a way to share it with someone else. So what we've done, you can do. The real empowerment comes when every person leaves this room and makes a decision. Maybe that decision is that you will write a check and support some of the wonderful organizations you've heard here today. But the true decision is, how will you use yourself? How will you use everything that you have been given to serve that which is greater than yourself? How will you use that to become truly, authentically empowered?
Over time, we've mellowed. The women's movement of this world has mellowed. Our issues and our conversation has become issues for men. I get angry when I think about it. No woman should sit down and allow a man to speak about her reproductive rights.
And when I was 11, I had a casting director tell me that I wasn't strong enough to carry my own show. And I'm sure all of you have been told that you don't have what it takes and that you may not be good enough and you don't have enough people supporting you, and you're being told all of these things when deep down it's all you want to do. You want to be a part of something great. You want to make something great. And it does more than knock the wind out of you. It crushes you when people try to tell you that you're not good enough. And it almost did for me, but there was my mom next to me, stronger than ever, and she said the most important thing is to always trust in myself. If I'm doing something because I love it, I should do it because I love it, and I believe I can do
Understanding
it.
the position that we have and the platform that we have within this world. Yes, we play sports. Yes, we play soccer. Yes, we're female athletes, but we're so much more than that. You're so much
Every
more
generation of women somehow has to fight for the right of empowerment for the next generation of women. How many of you drive? Do you remember there was a time when women couldn't? Today, we don't even think about it because those women fought for us. So how many of us vote as females?
Put your hands up.
There was a time we couldn't. Now we don't even think about it. So we, as women, everyone in this room and everyone in this world has a responsibility to our future daughter, to our future granddaughter, to change the world in a way where they don't have to think about lack of opportunity. They don't have to think about diversity. Diversity shouldn't even be a conversation. It should be normal. When we look around this room, there's not one kind of person. I don't even see one kind of person in one row. And that's our normal. And that's the world we will create for our daughters, for our kids. We will create men that empower the girls around them. We will create men that respect the girls around them and create a legacy for their children going forward. And I think that's our responsibility. So we need women to come in and realize that tech is a big part of who we are and who we're going to be and our future. And we as women need to fight to change that, to create that kind of equality, because no one's going to give it to us. And they're going to fight for us to have
A
it.
woman's right to choose what to do with her body shouldn't just be a woman's rights issue. It's the year 2016, and this is a human rights issue. A woman's right to choose is a deeply personal one and should not be a part of anyone's political platform. It has nothing to do with politics in the slightest. It is about honoring and respecting women and about upholding the law.
When I look down at this golden statue, may it remind me and every little child that no matter where you're from, your dreams are valid.
I am here because I have to show my parents that I am their daughter and that they did not raise me to accept abuse from men.
It means that a wife is equal to her husband, a sister to her brother. Not better, not worse. They are equal.
Well, I think the biggest pressure the youth of today is facing is to believe in themselves. To know that you are unique and that what makes you beautiful. Stop comparing yourselves with others and let's talk about more important things that's happening worldwide. I think this is what you need to understand. Come out, speak for yourself because you are the leader of your life. You are the voice of your own. I believed in myself and that's why I'm standing here today.
Women
Proud to be a woman and a feminist.